MLB The Show has baseball for you under the lights at Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Philadelphia Phillies. The Phillies have now won 5 consecutive games. They'll aim to continue their winning streak next. Jared Eichhoff gets the ball for Philadelphia in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Wow, talk about a number that jumps out at you. This guy's whip, which is walks to hits to innings pitch, is less than 1 coming into this start. That's not an easy thing to do. That tells me one thing. Not only is his stuff good, but he wipes people out quick. This is a real good pitcher.
Standing in, A.J. Pollock. And we are set for baseball here this evening. First of 3 here on this Tuesday night as the game's first offering is taken for strike 1. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today. Just an unbelievable piece of hitting right there. Staying on the inner half of that baseball right there. Staying to it and through it, not coming around it, and able to drive it the other way for a base hit.
And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. No balls and a strike to count. Here's the 0-1. Great tilt on the slider on the inside corner. Marte tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be a comfort thing. Maybe he just picks up the ball a little better, but that's the book on him at this point. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. With that, the batting order for the visiting Arizona Diamondbacks. Mark, what do they have to do to take down a very hot team here on the road?
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Right over the middle, knee high. Pollock stands at first with 1 out. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Don't just assume as a hitter right here he won't triple up. He's got you down 0-2, and he might really want to get inside your head if he throws the same pitch again.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
Yeah, Dan, we got Patrick Johnson behind the dish, and a fairly standard strike zone most of the time, but he's definitely...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. It's on to the bottom of the first. No score on the show. Patrick Corbin gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
So stepping in, Cesar Hernandez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. In there, 0-1. Well, guys, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I don't think this team can rest on its laurels right here. I know they've won 6 out of their last 9 ball games, but they come into this ballpark today, hostile environment. They're going to have to swing the bats early and get it going for the boys.
With that, a look at the Phillies batting order in this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, keep an eye on El Torito, Odubel Herrera, as this game moves along. He had a 4-hit game his last game, and I love the fact that he's covering everything. Anything you throw up there, he's right on it.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. His career batting line with Patrick Corbin. He's gone 3 for 6. Pulled toward right center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Rhys Hoskins. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. The pitch. In there for strike 1.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Swinging a ground ball to third, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Here's Carlos Santana now. And, that looked like it caught him squarely in the arm. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. Phillies strand 1. We are still scoreless. Jake Lamb standing in now. Career line against Jared Eichhoff. He's got a 3-for-5 line.
Jake Lamb.
First pitch on its way. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Pitch on the way. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
So here's how the Phillies are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at first baseman Carlos Santana. Originally came up from the minors as a catcher. Also has dabbled at DH. But don't get it twisted. This guy can handle first base as well with soft hands and big-time power at the plate.
In now, David Peralta. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And he lays off there 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Hard hit ball to short. Oh, he makes the stop. The throw. Not in time. Outstanding effort, but he can't get the out. So there'll be a runner aboard with 1 gone. And hold on a minute now. It looks like we may see that last call challenged here. The call on the field was safe, but it was definitely a bang-bang play and tough for us to tell at full speed.
Yeah, Matt, definitely a close play right there. And we're going to take another look at it right here. Boy, that's just so tough to tell for sure from that angle. So we'll see what the decision is from the dugout, whether they want to challenge or not.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for the play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
All right, so here's one final look at it. Now remember, there has to be indisputable video evidence in order to overturn the call. He was called safe and probably could go either way, but I don't think there's enough right here to change the call.
And we'll get our answer here, as it appears the umpires have made their decision and the headset comes off. And the runner is safe at first as originally called, so they will lose the ability to challenge for the remainder of the game. In now, Steven Souza. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. The 0-1. A high fastball is in there.
Ooh, I'm shocked he took that pitch right there. That ain't plus 90s right there. That's mid to low 90s fastball in the honey hole. I'm surprised he didn't pull the trigger on that
The
one.
0-2 once more is taken. That's ball 1. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now. Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. Career line against Jared Eichhoff. He's 2 for 4. He also has 1 home run. He's set and the pitch. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Avila, a native Floridian. He was a 5th-round pick during the 2008 draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy, draft.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. 1 left for Arizona. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. So next to the plate for the Phillies, Michael Franco. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Here comes the first pitch. High in the air out to center field. Marte is under it. 1 down.
Okay, here's how the Snakes are lining up defensively. And guys, taking a look at this defense is going to have to be stout today. Starting pitcher with an ERA north of 5 usually spells some barrels being found by the opposition. So these guys better be on their toes in this one.
Settling in now, Aaron Altair. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Drilled down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Bottom of the 2nd here with no score. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the 2nd out. At the plate, number 4. Batting average is a likely source of pride for him, currently sitting in the high 320s. First offering on its way. Favorable call in there for a strike.
Hey, I love that pitch right there, and that's where he's going to have to work. He's going to have to work down in the zone. This is a hitter's park. We all know the ball flies, and if he's going to keep the ball in the yard, he's got to execute down to the hollow of the knee.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A little bouncer. Ready with another 0-2.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
Up next for Arizona, Daniel Descalso, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Moving under it, Altair. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The pitcher, number 40.
Coming to the plate now, the pitcher for the Diamondbacks, Patrick Corbin, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Hey, I don't care that pitch didn't light up the radar gun. 89 miles an hour executed two-seamer is almost unhittable.
3rd inning, no score to this point. Swing and a little blooper to center. In there, a base hit.
Boy, you're talking about a cardinal sin for any pitcher to give an opposing pitcher to give up a base hit, D-Row, on an 0-2 pitch.
Yeah, that's got to be so frustrating, the way this guy's been executing. But you know what? Tip your hat to the pitcher. Stuck his nose in there, kept the front shoulder tucked, and found a way to get himself a knock.
Herrera's there. 2 down. Digging in to try it again. Ketel Marte, 0 for 1 here in the early going. From the stretch towards second. And this will be put away easily for the out. 1 left for the Diamondbacks. Home half of the 3rd coming. Into the box now, Jorge Alfaro, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
First delivery to him on the way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
Jeez, finally. That's the first ball they've taken all night. Do it again, I dare you.
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
A shot down the first baseline.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Grounder down the line at third. And that's out number 1. And with that, there you get a look at what's happening in the race in the National League West. Next up will be the Phillies pitcher, Jared Eichhoff. First offering on its way. There's a fastball that just misses, ball 1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. 1-0 pitch is right there, but ruled a ball, 2-0.
Can't allow yourself to lose focus right here with the pitcher up. Got to stay on the attack. Minimize pitches against these guys and put them away early.
Speared on the dive. It's there. He got him.
Big league play in the hole right there, and that's a pretty good example of why getting hits at this level is so difficult. You know he was running down the line thinking, for real? You got to be kidding me.
Standing in now, Cesar Hernandez. And a swing as the bat goes flying toward the third base dugout, but it looks like everybody was able to duck for cover. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he'll step out and ask for time. Maybe trying to get this pitcher out of the rhythm he's in right now. A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man.
That's a really tough pitch to do anything with. The backdoor slider just off the plate, just missing the strike zone. That's nearly an unhittable pitch to hit for a hitter.
2 balls and a strike to Cesar Hernandez. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. Swing and a soft liner down the line in right. Foul. 2 out, nobody on. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian. It'll be Paul Goldschmidt that leads things off. Hit to third. Bronco fields it cleanly. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, third baseman, Jake Lamb.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jake Lamb. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs. Let's slow this one down and take another look. Great camera angle here, looking straight down the left field line. You see him take that inside route to the ball. His hands stay back, and he goes oppo to find himself at second.
Into the box now, David Peralta, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Lamb leads off second with one gone in the inning. A count of 1 ball, 1 strike to David Peralta. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. David Peralta goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Stepping in now, Steven Souza popped him up. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. 1 left for Arizona. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Striding in once again, Odubel Herrera. He flew out in his last at-bat.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Herrera bats left but throws right and stands at 5'11". He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Swinging a soft liner, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the Phillies get a man on to start out the inning.
Boy, D-Roll, that ball wasn't hit very hard, but when you're struggling like this guy is, any knock is a good knock.
Yeah, 100%. He doesn't usually get those. He has to square it up mid-barrel to find a way to get a knock. He hasn't had much luck this year, but he'll take that any day.
Ready for another chance? Rhys Hoskins, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Nick Williams will have to get loose in a hurry now as he'll come in and run following the injury. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. That's wide, 2-0. Now the 2-1. Runners off for second. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 7 home runs for him on the year now as the Phillies have taken a 2-0 lead.
Hey, that's one of the toughest parts about standing out there on the bump. giving up a long home run or giving up a bomb at any time as a pitcher. You just have to regroup and get back on that horse.
So now Carlos Santana. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. The 1-0 is taken for ball two.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
Now the 2-0 home. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Now the 2-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pollard has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. So striding in, Maikel Franco. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope.
And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. Still only one out in the inning. Ball two now. Big cut at the 2-0 slider, but he comes up empty, 2-1. The 2-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Pollock has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, right fielder, Aaron.
Ready now, Aaron Altair comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And the changeup just missed the inside corner. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Hit hard towards center. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
In now, number 4. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Here's the 1-0. Takes a knee-high fastball. A 1-1. High in the air out towards shallow right. Marte ranging into the outfield, and that ends the inning. But the fighting strike for a pair, both coming on this 2-run home run. We're through 4. It's now 2-0 Philly. Nick Williams will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center.
Now playing center field, number 5. Nick.
Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
He froze him on the fastball there. Alex Avila is retired to lead off the 5th.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Changeup too low, and it's 1-0. flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. The 1-1. Fouled off. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Dribbled to the right side. That's a foul ball.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
So he gets him swinging on a pitcher's pitch. Daniel Descalso becomes the second out here in inning number 5. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Hey, this offense needs to check themselves right now. They have to find a way to get somebody on base and get this guy out of the stretch and make him a little bit uncomfortable. I mean, they're 1 strike away from being shut out through 5.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More from Citizens Bank Park in just a moment. Stepping in, Jorge Alfaro. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Jorge Alfaro.
Here comes the first pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Hey, I don't care what league you're in, American, National, if you're playing on Mars. If you get a heater down the middle of the plate as an 8-hole hitter, you better be swinging the bat.
Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2. The 1-2. This one's down to third. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting, pitcher.
Digging in for his second at bat, Jared Eichhoff. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swings through the slider there.
I think he just subscribed to the swing hard in case you hit it philosophy of hitting. As a pitcher, why not? Better than standing up there like you've never held a bat before.
A 1-ball, 2-strike count to the Phillies pitcher. The 1-2. Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming in is Pollock, but he can't get to this one, and the pitcher has himself a base hit. So the lineup card turns over with 1 away following the base hit out of the pitcher's spot.
He came to play today, not just only on the bump right there. He's thrown the ball well, but on the offensive side of the ball, he's able to contribute and help this offense put itself in position to score some more runs.
Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, and it's tailor-made to short. 6. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
And this was set up perfectly for him to start the double play. He's in ideal position. And then I think he got a little bit ahead of himself. You know that old saying, be quick but don't hurry? Well, I think that was demonstrated right here.
Up next will be Nick Williams, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's ready for his first at bat of this early season contest. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Yeah, and I don't understand that approach at all, Matty. He's not really known for having a whole lot of pop in his bat, but he is known for having really good speed. So, personally, I'd much rather see him with a controlled swing and try to put the ball in play.
And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Usually these guys turn the 6-4-3 double play in their sleep, but it looks like he rushed the feed there, and it sailed over the second baseman's head.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He's got an opportunity here in a bases-loaded situation and seems like the right man for the job.
I'd say so. He's the team leader in RBIs. Time for the right man in the right spot.
From the belt, the pitch. And this is low, ball 1. A ball and a strike.
Hey, as a former infielder, nothing hurts your heart more than making errors behind your pitchers. Let's see if this guy can pick them up right here.
And obviously a big spot here with the bases loaded, so he'll step out to rethink things. That fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
This is line to left. That's in there. Base hit. 1-run score. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Hey, guys, he went for the punch-out right there. Brought out Filthy McNasty down in the zone, and he's able to scramble that for a knock. Nice execution by the batter right there.
Here's Carlos Santana now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. One ball and 1 strike to the Phillies first baseman.
Action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing.
The 1-1 is a ball down and away.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Swing and a liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And they'll tack on 1 more as this is now a 5-0 game. The tag, and they got him as he couldn't get back to second.
Third baseman, number 7, Mike Carroll.
Now here comes the Arizona skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Arizona, number 60, Clay Buchholz.
Maikel Franco will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. He's set. Here it comes. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. 3 runs already home here. Ball 1.
That's in time.
Ball and 2 strikes.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
The 1-2. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, A.J. Pollock. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Digging in to try it again. Ketel Marte is popped out and lined out. 0 for 2 thus far. And he takes ball 1. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
1 out, nobody on. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Hit out towards second. And there's out number 2.
First baseman number 44.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way.
And the catcher grabs it to retire the side. The inning is over. Diamondbacks down in order. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Digging in and looking for more, Aaron Altair. He singled his last time up.
Right fielder, Aaron Altair.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Sinking liner toward left. Oh, and this deflects right off him.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Standing in now, number 4, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Oh, 0-1, here's the pitch. Sacrifice attempt here. Throw on to first, so the sacrifice is successful.
Up next for Philadelphia.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jorge Alfaro. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. From the stretch. And that one stayed up a little high. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Just a tick behind for a strike.
Man, you don't see this in today's game that much. A guy who's willing to work east-west consistently with a great cutter 2-seamer combo.
Lamb right there. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting.
Riding in once again, Jared Eichhoff. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
I tied him up there as this is softly hit down the line. The next 0-2 is looked at off the plate for a ball. Got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Welcome back to Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. It's on to the 7th inning now with the Phillies out in front, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. Ready for another chance? Jake Lamb, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
The windup and the 0-1. A bouncer up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. So it's a good start to the inning for the Diamondbacks. Leadoff hitters aboard.
Now batting,
ready once again, David Peralta. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle. They haven't gotten much going against this guy so far in this one. He's been pitching well. And one of the key numbers to look at, first pitch strikes over 70% so far in this outing.
Good change of speeds, but he lays off 2-1.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
The 2-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Ready for another shot now. Steven Souza, 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Ground ball sent back up the middle. A step on the bag for 1, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. Digging in once again, Alex Avila. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Souza leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. A ball and 2 strikes now.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Diamondbacks. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Cesar Hernandez. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Cesar Hernandez.
Here's the first pitch to him. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. The 1-0. Sent on the ground out to second. Marte has it. Throw on to first in time. 1 away.
Center fielder, number 5.
Up next will be Nick Williams. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Bases are empty. 1 man out. This is pulled into right. Into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch for the second out.
Now batting, left fielder, Hopkins.
That's a slick play out there as we take a look at it on show motion. He was charging in quickly, and he slides to get under the ball just before it reaches the ground and gets the out. Well done.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. 0-1 the count. Count remains at 0-2.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
Buchholz sets. Here's the 0-2. Popped him up. Goldschmidt has room in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Down in order, but they hold a 5-0 lead.
Leading off for Arizona.
At the plate, Daniel Descalso. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike one.
Objective number one right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Number 4. Stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone. Chris Owings will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 16, Chris Owings.
Down the third baseline. A dive, but he can't make the play, and it's down the left field line. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how managers thinking. He's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see.
And that'll put him on the board as it's now a 5-1 ball game.
Hey, a little better late than never, D-Roll here. That base hit here in the 8th inning. They're still behind in this one, but at least they're not getting shut out.
Yeah, you're going to see this offensive team fight to the bitter end. As long as there are outs out there, they're going to grind it out and see if they can get back in this one.
Here's the Philadelphia manager on his way out to the mound now. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he receives a nice ovation from this home crowd, departing after surrendering just one earned run.
Now pitching for the Phillies, number 40, Tommy Hunter.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. There's a breaking ball over the outer half. Here's the 0-1. Line drive to center field. And that's in there. Base hit. Throw won't get him. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. Here's the first pitch to him. Right over the middle, knee high.
Hey, that's a huge pitch right there. You've got to get ahead. When you start to see traffic on the base pass, your defense starts to tighten up a little bit. The best thing to do is pound the zone and get ahead 0-1.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Jake.
Ready now for the Diamondbacks, Jake Lamb. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. He's set and the pitch. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. Missed with a breaking ball.
Well, that curveball was really a hanger, and that's not a good sign. He's got to get back on track. He needs that release point to get out front and get the ball down in the zone.
Alfaro shading to his right, and they'll avoid the big inning as he makes the catch, so just the 1-run scores here in the frame. Only 1 in the inning for Arizona. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. It's the Phillies 5 and the Dbacks 1.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Diamondbacks, number 31, Brad Roethlisberger.
And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies, Carlos Santana. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance.
First baseman, Carlos Santana.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball at the letters, and he turns on it, hits it high and deep out to center field. Into the shrubbery and gone. Oye como va. It's a solo home run for Carlos Santana. 6th home run on the season for him, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Well, the skipper called on him for a reason, and I can guarantee you one thing. That was not what he had in mind. First pitch, and it was out of here. That's a rough way to start your day at the office as a reliever.
Into the box, Michael Franco. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Goodness, 0-2 now.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
And he struck him out. 2nd time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Aaron Altair. Last time through was a base hit. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lofted in the air out toward right center. After it is Souza. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. So next to the plate for the Phils, number 4. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. He's set. Here it comes. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Swing and a liner. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Boy, talk about being a game of inches, D-Row. That was a bullet just out of the reach of the third baseman.
Yeah, third base is just a reactionary position, kind of a la goalie in hockey. He didn't have much chance there. He tried to make a play, get it above his head, but he was unable to get there.
Into the box now, Jorge Alfaro. Pitch misses the throw down, and he'll be tagged out at second. Striding into the box, David Peralta. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Pat Neshek comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Pat Neshek.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. The windup and the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. sent on the ground out to second. Hernandez ranges to his left. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway. So his day fully over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the Phillies starter. He was on point from the get-go this evening. Up next for Arizona, Steven Souza. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders, and this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times in a row. A really good slider in this one.
Sometimes you just got to thank your lucky stars right there. Definite missed execution pitch right there. Eyes lit up on that pitch right down the middle.
Another example of how difficult it is to throw 3 quality pitches in a row. The first 2 pitches right on the corner. That one a little bit too much at the plate.
And he gets ahead 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Hot shot down the line, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Wow, he's just a lost cause in this one. That's the 4th time he struck out in this game alone, and that's not something you'll forget very quickly. That's about as bad of a day as you can have.
In now, Daniel Descalso. Line to the right side, and that's in there. Base hit. The throw home. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout, hero. Big, and I mean big, 2-out RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball, and was able to come through.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Swing and a liner. And he'll put this one away, and with that, the ball game is over.
You could just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row, and this looks like a train that's not about to slow down anytime soon.
And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. Philadelphia took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Jared Eichhoff notches his 3rd win of the year as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 6 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Diamondbacks, 2 runs, 10 hits, 2 errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 5 minutes. A reminder that extra post-game SEPTA trains on the Orange Broad Street line are available at the Patterson Avenue station, and extra C buses are available directly outside the stadium.